Are you wanting to know how to let go of anger and resentment? And would you like to experience more emotional freedom? In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a powerful essential oil blend in combination with a Qigong routine to release anger and move towards that emotional freedom that we all seek. Let's talk about blends for a minute. Every essential oil has both physical and emotional benefits. And when you combine specific oils, you can really enhance either the physical or the emotional benefits of that oil. Today, I want to introduce you to an essential oil blend called Forgive, also known as the oil of renewal. As one of the 6 doTERRA emotional aromatherapy blends, the Forgive Essential Oil Blend offers a natural aid for overcoming a negative past or negative emotions and pressing forward into a brighter future. Often, the process of overcoming difficult experiences or feelings can simply feel overwhelming, but living with emotions of hurt, anger, and bitterness can also cause a deep splinter in your overall well being that can fester and really cause damage over time. The Forgive Oil Blend is formulated with specific essential oils that, when combined, act as a powerful aid to those seeking to leave their negative or hurt feelings behind to experience the peace and joy that accompanies true forgiveness. Sometimes it's a matter of forgiving and being more patient with ourselves or another person, or overcoming bitterness about a situation that you are letting harbor within you. Let's work on letting that go. Forgive has a refreshing, woody, and herbaceous aroma with a combination of tree and herb essential oils that include spruce, bergamot, juniper berry, lemon, myrrh, arbor vitae, nuka, thyme, and citronella essential oils. Each of these individual oils have their own unique way of supporting us through this process of emotional release, and the grounding combined aroma celebrates patience and contentment. I'm going to apply this on my heart and wrists and a little on the back of my ears just before starting a Qigong routine that you can follow along, that is designed to further assist you in the process of releasing anger, frustration, and stagnant emotions that no longer serve you, moving you closer to emotional freedom. In addition to pairing the Forgive blend with Qigong, here are some additional ways that you can use it to support you in this process. Number 1, you can also pair it with a sitting meditation, contemplation, or journaling. Number 2, simply use it in the evening aromatically and or topically to let go of any unwanted emotions that you may have picked up during the day. Number 3, or when you set intentions at the beginning of the day, roll Forgive Touch on your chest, temples, or the bottom of your feet. Inhale the aroma and allow it to help you feel present and still. And as you exhale, visualize the release of stagnant and negative energy. Now, put on something comfortable and let's practice some Qigong. We're going to begin with our feet about hip width apart, toes pointing forward for good spinal alignment. And we're going to always maintain a slight bend in the knees. Now let's put one hand on our chest, one hand on our belly for some wave breathing. And so just start to breathe in and out of your nose. And when you breathe in, fill up your belly, your ribs, and then your chest. And then exhale from your chest, your ribs, and then your belly. And let's do a couple more like this. Deep breathing helps to calm the mind as well as energize the body. And let's set an intention that we are going to use this practice to nurture forgiveness in our hearts and to release from our bodies what no longer needs to be there, so we can feel lighter, more joyful, and so we can bring in more goodness into our hearts, into our lives. And so our energies can flow more effortlessly, so we can heal and nurture wellness. And now on the next exhale, when you're halfway through the exhale, blow the rest of the exhale out with your mouth for some additional clearing. Let's do that again. At the end of the exhale, and now we're going to add movement to our breathing with spinal cord breathing. So inhale, as with a light fist, we're going to inhale, bring arms up overhead, stretch the front of the spine, and then exhale, round the back, bring the elbows together, tuck the tailbone in, and then just slowly move back and forth, synchronizing your breath with your movement. Legs stay stationary and strong, moving energy through our spine. Inhale, put focus on the front of your spine, and on your exhale, the focus is on the back of your spine. Let's do that one more time. And release. And now we're going to do knocking on the door of life. And so we're going to just gently start turning at the hips and the waist, and then allow your hands and arms to knock along the front of the body, around your belly area, and the back on the opposite side of your belly button. And on that back point where we're hitting is an activation point for energy. So this is a great thing to do just any time of the day that you're looking to increase some energy, wake up your energy. You just take some nice long deep breaths. The spine stays long. You could again breathe in through your nose and out of your mouth. That is great for the beginning part of our practice as we're just waking up the body, activating our energy, clearing out stress out of the body. And now we're going to take one hand and hit right under the collarbone. And this is going to help with immune support, respiratory system. The other hand is continuing to activate that back pressure point. And now we're going to take this hand that's hitting our collarbone area and bring it up over the shoulder. The hand's going to be cupped, so it's hitting both the front and the back shoulder area. This is kind of like the highway of where our meridian lines are meeting. So we want to clear tension, clear blockages, stagnant energy. And then back to under the collarbone. And back to our abdomen, lower back. And then slow it down. And now we're going to move into water waves. And so we're going to continue to turn at the hips and waist, but now we're going to have our hands and arms moving away from the body. And this is more for emotional clearing. So just imagine you're pushing away any stressors that you might still be holding on to in the moment, pushing away any worries. Just settling into your practice, settling into this moment, feeling more calm and grounded, just more at ease in your mind. And slow it down. And then just pause for a moment, notice how you feel. We're using this beginning part of practice to activate our energy, to stretch the body, to clear lines of tension. So when we move into flows, our energy will flow more easily. So now we're going to do something called a chi massage. So just kind of knock up and down on your sternum area as you continue to breathe in through your nose and out of your mouth. And then slap down the inside of your arm to your wrist area, turn and up the outside over your shoulder. And let's do that a couple more times. We are hitting the arm in the direction that our meridian lines are running. So again, we're activating our energy, waking up our energy, so we can more easily allow it to flow. And then come across to the other side, down the inside, over the shoulder. Continue taking long, deep breaths. Back to your chi massage for one more long, deep breath. And relax. Now we're going to do something called a tiger. So we're going to take your hands, kind of like give them a little bit of a curl. And so bring them up overhead, get your fingers curled. And now we're going to come down, squatting, and bring the hands all the way down. And then inhale as we come up. And then exhale on the way down. Only go as low as you'd like to, what's comfortable for you. The lower you go, the more you're going to be strengthening your legs. And then when you're coming up, just visualize you're just pulling out stagnant energy and then sending it down to the earth on the way down. The earth is just a great way to compost our old energy that we no longer want to hold on to. Inhale and exhale, letting go. While we also continue to warm up the body, preparing for our flows. Let's do this one more time. And then cross the arms on the way up. And one final release. Okay, now we're going to do just one more stretch. So put the palms, hands out, fingers are stretched out. And then bring your ear to your shoulder. And then just start to rock your head back and forth a little bit. We hold a lot of tension in our neck and shoulder area, so we want to be sure to stretch this area and clearing tension before we start with our flows. And then make a little circle with your chin, hoping to get deep into your muscles. Reverse that circle. And now bring your head down to the other side. And rock back and forth. And make your circles. And reverse. Feeling that nice stretch. Bring the head down and relax. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of shaking. So just start to shake your hands, your elbows, your shoulders, and into your legs. And then again, breathe in through your nose and just let it all out with a long, deep sigh. We pick up so much in our lifetime, in our days, and so making sure we take time to release is so important. Even doing this shaking before you go to bed at night, just to release whatever you picked up during the day in your energy system, it's very beneficial. And slow it down. And then just pause. Now just take a moment to notice how you feel now that we've done some activation and stretching. And just pay attention to your body. Just notice any tingling. And now we're going to do something called opening the flow to transition into flows. And so we're going to just simply lift the arms up to about shoulder length height and then bring them gently down. And the beautiful thing is, as we activate our energy, now as we move into flows, you should feel more light and just allowing the energy to move through us to where our movements feel more effortless. Inhale as you come up and exhale. Inhale. Hands are light and soft. And with each exhale, you're going to drop deeper into relaxation, deeper into this moment. Remember that flows are like a moving meditation. And so we want to just be very present, move gently, slowly. And now we're going to be moving into, we're going to do 3 different flows that's going to help with release and also nurture a lot of wonderful qualities. And so the first one we're going to do is for the wood element, and this is going to be called Tree Sways in the Wind. So now bring your hands down. Fingers are kind of pointed towards each other, and you turn at the hips and waist, and the hands come up just near the body slowly, and then pointing to the top of the head, but not touching. You come back to center, and then your arms come up and around and come down. Back to where they started. Turn to the other side. Again, just gently moving up the side of the body and back to center. And then release. Now the breathing is going to be, we pause the breath as we turn. We inhale as we come up the body. Pause the breath back to center, and then exhale as we come down. Pause the breath. Inhale. Long and deep. Pause. And exhale. And now that we're in flows, we can breathe in and out of our nose and just continue with this movement and breathing in as you come up, pausing and breathing out as you release. Now we're moving energy through the liver meridian. And this element nurtures and strengthens qualities of kindness and abundance and resiliency. You think about a tree, how it's very resilient, very grounded, reaches towards the sun, and is very, it flows, its branches, its leaves, it lets go, it releases, it's flexible. And this element is also going to help to release any anger and agitation and frustration that might be held in the body. So just feel any of those types of feelings, just letting it go as you come down. And just feel yourself being filled up with strength and resiliency as you come up. Inhale creativity, clear mind, and exhale, releasing. So one more time to this side. And exhale. And now with hands, fingers pointing to one another, just lift your arms up like you're holding a beach ball. This is the standing posture for the wood element, embracing the tree, and our arms are just rounded a little bit. Our elbows are kind of like hanging a little bit below where our shoulders are. But we're strong, and like a tree, we're flexible but grounded. Your head is lifted to the sky, your spine is long. Just take a couple long deep breaths here. Standing postures are designed to contain our energy so we don't have energy leaks, kind of like the banks of the river. And now we're going to drop one hand and we're going to shift our weight to one side, and then we're going to turn at the hips and waist and then gently switch the direction of our hands. And then the hands just come across as our body turns to the other side and our weight shifts to that other side. This is called cloudy hands. This is for the fire element, which is for our heart. So the breathing is just relaxed and continuous. In this one, you don't have to synchronize it. And the hands are just controlled and soft. And so there's no edges. So we're just gently switching when you get to the side. You're not stopping and switching. It's just a gentle rhythmic movement. And the top hand is coming right across the chest area, opening up our heart energy, cultivating love and joy, as well as intuition, right? That's where we get intuition, is from our heart. And then the bottom hand is like going across a mountain lake, keeping our heart energy from getting too heated. Because when it gets too heated, then we get impatient, we worry, maybe become jealous, and overthink. And so we want to keep that cool and yet keep our heart energy warm and open and loving. And just take your time, moving back and forth, allowing this energy to flow effortlessly, cultivating beautiful heart energy. Your wrists are soft. And then now come back to center. The standing posture is holding the golden urn. So we just kind of have our fingers pointed upward. Elbows come together a little bit. And just take some long deep breaths here as you take a moment to tap into your heart energy. You can even ask your heart a question right now. Let your intuition guide you. The meridian lines are coming from the palm of your hand into your heart. You can even picture some golden light coming in through your palms, warming your heart, softening your heart. And then gently bring your hands down. Our pebble in the pond, we're going to shift our weight back as our hands go out and then come back in. So we're going to exhale as we go out and inhale as we come back in. Hands face down. You don't want to bend your body forward. We're just squatting at the knees, and reaching our arms out, but you don't want to extend your body forward to protect your back. And again, this is pebble in the pond. Your body is the pebble that's dropped into the pond, which is the field of energy that's all around you. As your arms go out, feel your connection with energy all around you, with the energy, with all that is. Now that we've nurtured kindness and a loving heart and some forgiveness, we can now focus on sending out energy, sending out positive energy. As your arms go out, think about what type of positive energy that you want to send to a person, a group, humanity, all living things, universe, and pulling back in quality energy that you want to nurture. And just slow it down. Earth energy is about balance and feeling grounded and releasing any worries to the earth. Let the earth absorb it for you. Feel the energy in your hands. Feel the energy that's all around you. The energy that you want to nurture. And now come back. Maybe even put your hands to not touching, but just kind of pulse them back and forth a little bit and notice the energy field that's within your hands. And now take your hands up and then just face them down towards the earth. Standing posture for the earth element. Just take a couple long deep breaths here. Bring your hands down, and we're going to now do pulling down the heavens. So we're simply going to bring both arms out and up, and then slowly bring them down in front of you. Inhale as you come up, and then exhale, slowly come down, smoothing out all the energy that we worked. Bringing the balance of energy. Calm mind, balanced emotions, energized body. Feeling these three areas of mind, heart, and body, feeling more connected, more in balance, more in flow. This is another nice one to do at the end of the day. Help you sleep better at night. Let's do that one more time. Come down really slow. And then let the hands come together and land and rest right over your belly as you bring your feet together for bamboo in the wind. And we're going to hold our hands over our belly. This is our lower dantian, where we store excess energy. And just allow the body to gently rock and sway to the gentle rhythm of your energy. As you just close your eyes and take some long, deep, slow breaths, feeling a huge amount of gratitude for doing something so good for yourself, so releasing, so loving. It's good for you, it's good for others when you practice Qigong. And strengthen your energy, cultivate the different beautiful energies around the different elements. Feeling very peaceful, very balanced, very grounded, and yet strengthened, more clear-minded. Come back to this practice anytime to continue to clear and nurture forgiveness in your heart and clear it out of your body. Take one more long, deep breath. And release it with a smile in your heart and carry this wonderful feeling with you for the rest of your day. Thank you so much.